Hello, 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 and welcome back to another God Tier meeting. Today we are doing a Duskmourn Omniscience quick draft. So we're drafting against some bots. We are doing an Omniscience draft, which means that every card in our hand is free to cast, and we get 5 mana to activate abilities or do other things with each turn as well. This draft is kind of a weird one, so I'm not going to do too much talking about the drafting itself. We're just going to go right into that deck list. So, this is the deck list I have for today. Obviously, we have no lands because everything is free. We have as much draw 2 cards as we can. So this draws 2, this draws 2, this can counterspell or draw something. Removal is always good, and a bunch of big creatures, the most expensive things we can. I got a Marina Vendrell's Grimoire, which draws 5 cards. And maybe it kills me if I get hit too much, but I feel like drawing 5 cards is just such a big advantage that this card will probably win a game every time it's cast. But we're just running a bunch of big guys, some removal, a bit of reanimation in case they kill our big guys, and we're just going to get right into it. These games are going to be crazy. This hand has a free creature and a draw spell, which I'm going to cast, even though I don't need to cast right now, just because it makes me possibly get lucky into drawing more cards. With that, we're going to get mill 4 and turn 2 permanents. Let's get this, and let's get this. And then we can immediately cast both of them. And because we have 5 mana, I'm going to unlock the greenhouse. Even though it does literally nothing itself, it will make our Soul Rager a 4/4, which is great. Omniscience drafts are fun. I love the Omniscience format. It's such a silly little thing, but it's so much fun to just play everything for free. Opponent's doing a little bit Manifest Dreading. Now, I do think Manifest Dread is decent because it's card advantage in some sense, but generally it's not the best thing in this format just because you have to pay the full mana costs to flip things up, and you only have 5 mana, so you can't flip up the big, like, 6 drops, 7 drops, that kind of thing. Honestly, I don't think Weight Room is very good at all. Marina Vendrell, on the other hand, is fantastic, but a possible draw 7 if they're lucky enough. Although, good news for us, they only drew 2. I was looking at the ticket booth, another manifest card. Sporogenic Infection. Yeah, let's sacrifice that Soul Rager. I have my Reanimate spell, which is fine. Not the perfect thing, but it's a fine card. Yeah. And again, Tunnel Hate, another card that's fine, but not perfect. Ooh! What was that? Oh, that's so good! That's so good for them. I'm just getting crushed out here. Wow. Their hand is... What are we looking at? Tutor for a room? Am I gonna lose? Wait, am I gonna lose? You're gonna give you 8 or more different names among unlocked doors. Currently they have 5. I might just be dead on turn 2. I might get comboed on turn 2. They can unlock at minimum 8. They can unlock 1 door, which is fine. Now, every time they attack alone, it gets double strike and death touch. Great. Let's put it on this guy. We're gonna sack the Teddy, which lets us draw, which is good. I do want to draw right now. I'll play my Grimoire, which is always fantastic. Let's play the Disturbing Mirth and sacrifice our Megalodon, which is probably not going to survive long anyways. Play a few big beaters. Let's shut down Marina. And finally I will reanimate, I think the Menace is better. Yeah, let's do the Menace. And I gain life, which draws me cards. Oh, this is so good. I can do this. Enchantments? Yes. I can hit their room that wins the game. And they scoop it up. Perfect hand. I will keep this one immediately. Draw 2 into draw 5 is my favorite way to start the game. Here's my 2, and here's my 5. What will you do against the draw millions? I'm gonna play this. What do I want to discard is the question. I think I want to discard the Cackling Slasher. It's like the most mid card in my deck. It's a Death Toucher, which is good, but other than that, it doesn't really do much. Shark, play dude, play another guy, and finally unlock a room. Do your worst, opponent. Do your worst. Ooh, Drowned Diner is one I wish I had been able to pick up with the Meat Locker. That one I think is a very good room in this format. Probably one of the best. I almost grabbed one of those. I don't remember what I grabbed instead, but it must have been pretty good if I didn't grab the Meat Locker Drowned Diner. You get 4 of the Derelict Addicts though, so not bad. I'll definitely not call this deck bad. Okay, okay, I see you. I'm gonna copy a spell. Discard 2? Wait, am I dead? Meep meep! Hand is keepable, so I will keep it. But I obviously would love a better hand, but you can't have the best hands. It's just not how it works. Let's kill this guy. If you try to mulligan for the best hands, you will lose every single time. I'm gonna play my Fanatic and discard the Shepherding Spirits. What is the opponent discarding? A kill spell. Fine by me. Manifest Dread. I'll enter the Enigma. I'm actually gonna grab, I think, good game. This one's a good one. Draw some cards and cast some spells. Opponent plays a big boy right off the bat. And their own Derelict Attic. Chandelier. What's this guy do? This gets bigger for unlocking. Okay. Not the biggest deal, but not having any answers to creatures is a little bit scary when they have 2 flyers on board and I don't have anything to do about that. They had a weird pause on that. That makes me think they have something. I don't know what it is, but it makes me think they have something. Play Beastie. Show me a counterspell. No counterspell. In that case, let's kill their Malevolent Chandelier. What are you holding on to? The opponent is holding on to something, that is for certain. But what? I don't know. I will sacrifice my Found Footage. I could use the mana on the room, but the room is much less important. I'm gonna keep both of these on top, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna keep both of these on top. And draw this Rickety Gazebo, which I can cast for free. I can get back the Found Footage, or better things if I draw them. Get back another Rickety Gazebo, and a Found Footage. Yeah. Let's play Rickety Gazebo 2. What are you holding on? I'm so intrigued as to what opponent is holding on to right now. Let's just get our 2 big creatures on this one. Here's a Megalodon and a Beastie. I suppose I could have gotten back the Unable to Scream and reanimated one of the guys, but I'm not too upset. I imagine one of my guys is probably going to die from something at some point anyways, or I can just reanimate off of this. Let's put you in the grave. Oh, let's put both these in the graveyard, actually. Graveyard, draw a card. Well, this is actually a little better. Manifest Dread. Get back. What do I get back? I could get back the found footage, but I cannot actually activate it anymore this turn. I'm just going to grab a Trapped in the Screen. I will Trapped in the Screen, exiling their 1/3. And then reanimate Winter, which should stop them from holding up cards. Alright. Show me what you got, opponent. I have lethal on board. It is turn 1. I am presenting lethal for turn 2. If they have a board wipe, I'm boned. But pretty much anything else shouldn't matter. Brown Diner is very strong, but doesn't end me by any means. Although I suppose technically it's not, or is it? No, because they're 18, so it is lethal even without a 5-drop. So I don't really mind. Yeah, I'm good. Everything's good. Opponent steals my Beastie. Maybe they have a sacrifice effect, which would be very good. No, but they make it unblockable. You know what would be very cool to see? If someone just made like an unblockable creature that's so powerful that they don't, like, they just kill someone in one shot, like Double Strike, 10-10 or whatever, in this format, unlockable. That'd be kind of cool to see. I would love to die that way. Instead I'm just taking 6 from my own Beastie, and I don't really mind that. Opponent unlocks the Meat Locker. Taps down my Beastie, which unfortunately doesn't take away lethal at the moment. They need a little more than that. Okay, now they are stopping lethal. I'll get to draw an extra 2 along with the opponent. Ooh, Marina Ventrell's Grimoire is a good one. Let's cast it. Opponent have a counterspell? Opponent has a counterspell. That's a bit of a shame, but nothing too annoying. I'm not planning on attacking alone. I'm going to go attack. Yeah, just 3 attacks. Opponent trades with the Megalodon because it is cracked Scold, so it dies immediately. It is A-okay by me, and I will play some dudes and unlock a ring. And cast it back again. Yeah, Right of the Moth is a good card, but I don't actually think it's that good in this format because getting to 6 mana is actually kind of difficult to do. Okay, opponent plays some dudes. Are they dead? They might be dead. Currently, if I make a 5 unblockable, and they go double block, they should be dead. But I'm going to pause and keep doing things because I did let them draw 2 cards, which could very well make them a little bit less dead. Okay, this is much better though. Let's make you unblockable, let's make you unblockable. I'll play a Fanatic of the Harrowing, and that is a wrap. Another keepable hand. I can crack 2 found footages right off the bat, which is never a bad thing. Opponent finds a derelict attic, begins drawing cards, along with a Megalodon, which is always pretty good. It just passes, interestingly. Okay. I'm gonna start with a BC. Seems like opponent's holding up counterspell. We'll have to see how true that ends up being, but it appears. Ugh. My voice does not want to be with me. It appears the opponent is holding up counterspell. I'll leave that. I'm gonna leave both these on top. And then I will play an Anthropede who can blow up the derelict attic, which, granted, not the strongest thing in the world to do, but it's acceptable. I'll play a found footage. I'm gonna hold on to Anthropede 2 because I can use it to blow up another of their rooms next turn. I can also crack found footage on their turn, although I probably won't, simply because the Disturbing Mirth is pretty good. And I would like to hold on to the... I'm not planning on surveilling it away, so it'd be like a Surveil 1. I get more use out of the Surveil if I hold on to the found footage for a turn. Although I guess if we did just both draw a card, I can crack it whenever I want. No, actually, I'm not upset about cracking the found footage right now. I changed my mind. Thanks for letting me draw a card, opponent. Opponent puts Teddy on bottom. Are they going to put Derelict Attic on bottom as well? Indeed they will. Alright. I do have a board of decently sized men. But I have found footage to crack. Ooh, Shepherding Spirits is fine, but not great. I am going to grab the Impossible Inferno, though. Right now I have Artifact Creatures, so I'm still shy on Delirium, although Rickety Gazebo could help with that if it doesn't get countered, but it's getting countered. Oh no! Not super upset. Counterspell 2? No way. No way! They actually had 2 counterspells. Okay, let's just play Anthropede. Obviously I don't have a room to worry about, so I will not pay anything. Let's just hold back. That is interesting. 2 counterspells in there by turn 1. That was, or turn 2? Ooh, Rickety Gazebo's a good one. That is an unfortunate top deck from the opponent. They find another Rickety Gazebo and a Disturbing Mirth, or a Crab, although I don't know why they would play Crab. I feel like the Gazebo and the Mirth are certainly the correct choices here. Opponent grabs Crab and Mirth. Interesting. Opponent, are they trying to mill me out? What's the plan? What's the plan? I'm intrigued to know. Trying to mill themselves out? That can't be the case. I get milled for 2, which turns on my Delirium. And if they are going to be trying to mill me out, I think I should kill their Crab now. Yeah. Great, and I can play Sporogenic Infection on my next turn. Probably gonna infect their Megalodon. And they're probably gonna, yeah, discard away. That's fine. Holding up 1 card in hand. Opponent's going to activate Malevolent Chandelier twice. Yep. Alright, go ahead. Put your counterspells on bottom. I really don't care, right? You get to the bottom, like 2 or 4 cards of your deck, fine. But I feel like it's just such a meaningless thing to do. Opponent's swinging in. Okay. What do I want to do? I think I want to double block the Megalodon and take 4. And they will probably kill the beastie. No, they're gonna kill the Anthropede. Okay. Sure. Stop activating that guy. I don't like it. And then at the same time, I probably should have done this Forge on a Confection first, but whatever. I'm gonna put this onto the Malevolent Chandelier and make you sacrifice a creature. Other than the Chandelier. Bye-bye teeth, and I take a damage and I pass the turn. Not a great position, but if I can find a draw 2 or a draw 3, an opponent finds a draw 3, or only draw 2 because they decide not to sack the Disturbing Mirth, which is an interesting decision. I don't necessarily disagree with it, but I also don't really agree with it. I feel like sacrificing the Disturbing Mirth to get the extra Manifest Dread is probably always correct. Okay. Opponent finds a lot of very good cards. I find double unblockable and a removal spell that doesn't actually kill. This Rickety Gazebo's gotta be good. If it's not good, I could lose. Okay, they don't have any Manifest Dread here, so I think it's Winter, probably? Or is it the Death Toucher? It might be Death Toucher, actually. I think it's gotta be Winter. I think it's gotta be Winter, and then I do this. Can exile their 6/5. I can pay the ward. Oh, it's ward discard! Oh no! No! Why would I do that? Oh, I'm so dumb. I thought it was ward discard a card. Why does it? I thought it was ward pay 2, not discard. Oh no, I was looking at the wrong ward. I would have done anything else. Literally anything else I could have done would have been better than that. And now I have to chump to survive at 1. Oh, that's so dumb of me. Ugh. Okay, this is the one card that might be able to get me out of this. Play a beastie. Play a beastie. Make one unblockable just to draw a card. Play a Cackling Slasher. I guess I should have done this first so he entered with a counter, but it doesn't super matter. What do I want to get back? I guess I could just get back a big guy. Yeah. Getting back Winter feels risky because it could just let them kill me very easily. I have 4 blockers to their 4. Yeah, I think I actually do get in. As much as it's scary, I think I have to be getting in there, because if I'm not getting in there, I am losing the game. Opponent plays a draw 2, I'm just going to counter it. Draw 2 is too strong. They can attack if they want, but I can quadruple block wherever I so choose, and I'll be alright. I don't mind if they want to do any number of attacks. Great. Let's attack here and here. Yeah, if I attack 3, they have to block one of them, which means one of their creatures is dying, at least. Actually, this is fine. Yeah, okay. If I attacked all out, they would have had to have blocked 2 creatures. Opponent's going to trade a Fear of Invisibility for the Megalodon. That's fine by me. Goes to 4. I'll play a creature. Come on, nothing good. Opponent plays a Fanatic of the Harrowing, which does not do anything for them. It's just a body. So is mine. They would have to block all 4 of those. They cannot block all 4 of these. This guy can attack, doesn't super matter if he attacks or not, but they have to block 4 different 5-powered creatures. One of them has Menace. It is physically impossible for them. That is certainly the closest game we've had so far. But we got there in the end. Another acceptable hand. No card draw, but that's alright. We are playing for our 6th win, or our 3rd loss. By some miracle, after going... What did we go? We went We went 2-2 at the beginning. We had 2 wins immediately, then 2 losses immediately, and now we are somehow in the world of we could win this, which is crazy. We're almost positive here. I'm gonna counterspell draw 2. I know it's not the strongest thing in the world to hit, but counterspell pretty much any. I mean, draw 2 is like the best thing in the format, right? If they have a draw 2, I should counterspell it. What else you got? Got 4 cards in hand from this turn. What were the other ones? One was gonna hit me for 2 and replace 2 of their cards. They had a get out. Ah, interesting. So they could have countered their own spell. Oh, the opponent has to draw 3. Very good for them. Raremark Leech, not too shabby actually. The amount of rooms that are just very good here is non-zero. Like they could very possibly kill me right here just by playing enough rooms and enchantments. I don't think they will, but they could. Opponent immediately sacrifices to draw a card. Fair enough. Plays a little more card advantage with found footage. Still no more enchantments, so we're sitting at a comfortable 16. Opponent mills both of the surveilled cards. Does not want a Let's Play a Game or a Cracked Skull, which is fair. 2 discard cards. Discard spells are not very strong. Opponent does some more drawing. Does some more drawing. We're down to 14. Opponent's down to 16. Opponent does some more drawing with Derelict Attic. Number 3 of the game. 14 and 13. Plays a big ol' Chandelier. A Say Its Name, which is strong, certainly. They mill their own Marine Avenger's Grimoire, which is good for me. If they don't have a way to get that back, that's great. Opponent pulls the, what is this thing? The Insidious Fungus, which they can sacrifice on my turn to draw another card. An Erratic Apparition to get bigger. Plays Fungus. Makes my Faithful a nothing card and puts me to 12. And finally passes with 2 cards in hand, which means more likely than not they have a counterspell. Or a kill spell? Kill spell. Oof. Well, I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. Oh, 2 fantastic cards on top that we are unfortunately not able to hang on to. My draw 1 fizzles. I suppose I'm just passing? They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the air. I probably have to chump block the Menace on the ground, so I'm probably taking 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm just dead. Oh, funny how that works. Alright, whatever. I'm not gonna keep you any longer, opponent. Yeah, got me. Go to combat right now. Cool. There you go. I will peek it on the chin. Quick wrap up. This is obviously a very weird format. A lot of the cards work about as well as I expected them to. Counterspells seem pretty good when people are drawing them. Removal was decent. All of the draw effects were always good. And that's pretty much it. If you ever want to draft this format, you'll have until the end of today, I think. In fact, by the time this is uploaded, it might already be gone. But if you do end up drafting an Omniscience draft on Arena, always make sure you draft as much card draw as possible. Card draw. Any card that is actually 2 cards is the best card in your deck. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, stick around and watch another one.